Invivo Female EcologiX test kit, and that's the test kit that we use in the clinic to measure your intimate microbiome basically. So when it comes through the post, or I give it to you in the clinic, it's quite a large box with a paper sleeve on like this. I think it looks quite attractive. A carbon neutral company, Invivo are, certified B Corp as well. Slip the sleeve off like this. And inside we have got test kit instructions, which are quite cute. So you have to fill out a test requisition form. You will need to collect and send 3 samples, and you need to do that on the day. You need to send it on the day that you collect the samples. Your sample should be sent as next day delivery, so that will be special delivery with the Royal Mail, and it needs to arrive before 1 p.m. either on Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday. Invivo will then receive and check the test, and they will analyse it in their labs, and they will send the results back to me, your clinician. So we have got a full set of instructions here. Really important things to know from this is not to change any prescribed or regular medication or supplements that you're taking, but you need to, 48 hours before you do a test, you need to have completed any antibiotics that you've been prescribed, and you need to not have had sexual intercourse for 24 hours before you do the test. So those are different things to remember. And also think about the day that you need to send it in on. So it really needs to be done on a Sunday, Monday or Tuesday. On the day of collection, don't apply any vaginal creams or lotions. Don't wash your genital area prior to collection, and don't collect samples when you're on your period. They want to do a checklist here that you've got and completed your test requisition form, which I'll go through in a minute. Now you also need to take, so the 3 samples basically, you need to take a pH reading and write that result on the test requisition form. Then you need to complete 2 vaginal swabs and include those in the pack that's going back. You need to stick the swab barcodes onto the requisition form. You need to place the 2 completed swabs and the form into the test kit box that we've got here, and then we send the sample back. They've actually got a little bag in there, a postal bag to send it back, so that's quite simple. We have the instructions for the pH test and then the swab instructions as well. And here it just talks about how to ship basically. So in the UK, we do the grey mailing bag to the post office and special delivery guaranteed by 1 p.m. So we have that. So we have our test form, test requisition form. This goes back. We have the pH stick, which we'll do a test of in a minute. We have the 2 vaginal swabs, which we'll be using, and I guess here is the barcode that you peel and put on the form. You've got the specimen bag to put the 2 samples in. And then the grey mailing bag. So what I'm going to do now is go through the pH test instructions, and I'm going to be doing the test. Now, obviously you're not going to see me doing the test, but I'm going to do it and then describe it to you, so that at least you know that I've gone through the same thing as well. So I just want to go back to the instructions and go through the pH test instructions with you. So it says, measuring vaginal pH is easy and painless. Please read instructions below before starting. The diagram is located on the sachet. Wash your hands before you start the test. Remove the pH test carefully from the sachet. Hold the applicator by the apprehension ring between your thumb and index finger. Your thumb should always be on the side of the vaginal applicator as per the diagram. Be careful not to touch the exterior of the applicator that measures the pH. Sit down with your knees apart or stand with one foot on the toilet seat or another stable surface. With your free hand, gently clear the opening of your vagina. Carefully insert the applicator as if you were using a tampon, about 1 to 3 centimetres deep and no further than the apprehension ring. Carefully press the tube against the back wall of the vagina, which is, they've said, the rectal side, so it's towards the back of the body, for about 10 seconds to saturate the test strip. This is very important for the test to work properly. Carefully remove the applicator from the vagina and compare the coloured area to the area on the chart. Write the result on the test requisition form and dispose of the pH test. So that sounds really simple. So I'll be giving that a go and letting you know how it goes. So I am going to be opening the pH test strip now, so you can see what it looks like. So we just open it, and on the back it's got kind of visual instructions for how to use it, but we already know from the other instructions. And on the front it's got the pH. And that is what it looks like. So I just wanted to go through the test requisition form with you, just to show you how simple it is. So there's only a few sections you need to fill in with very basic information. At the top we've got Invivo's reference, and it's got my details in there as your clinician. This is where you stick the barcodes from the vaginal swab, and then you put in your name and date of birth and circle whether you're premenopausal, postmenopausal or pregnant. We'll then fill in my details here because the details will come back to me. For the sample information, you need to put the collection date and collection time, and also the country where the sample is collected, and this is for time zone purposes. And then also this is where you put in your pH test result. And then you have your patient consent just to sign off at the bottom there. On the other side of that, you've got a section to fill in billing and payment information, but you don't need to worry about that because you will have already prepaid through me for that, so it's already taken care of. So just to show you these test swabs, first of all I'm going to start by peeling the barcode from it, which is really simple. Popping that down. And then to break the sterile seal on it to open it, you just twist and pull it out. And when you insert it, you need to insert it to that red line. So if you put your finger on it, when you insert, you know when to stop, basically. So I'm going to give that a go. So they were really easy to do. I think with the pH test and the 2 swabs, it took me under 5 minutes to do them. And I've just got to get them off in the post now and wait for the results. Thanks for watching.